absolutely wonderful book. Yes. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm just kidding. I press record. Welcome to the video. So you may know the artist Slew. Well, he had a competition last month and I was actually going to enter this painting into that. But I finished it about a month afterwards, so I missed out on that one. But it is a self-portrait of me, which is the first time I've actually done that before and probably drawn a male. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, so it's been a while between videos. Life got real busy, but I'm happy to be back. No hard-hitting topics today, I just want to keep it easy breezy. Talk you through my process and give you some insight into this painting. This painting is called The Offering, and this is what I wrote about it. Offering up sacrifices, parts of yourself to the person that you love, expressing their desire to receive something in return, taking a risk in order to get closer to someone. It offers a chance to discover something beautiful together. This is why I love masking, because I can just paint over the whole surface and not have to worry about getting it on the wrong parts, and it just protects everything. A bit of a jump here because this blue and this blending took me so long and I went over it so many times. It was actually just painful to do. I know how I should have approached it, but I didn't. And I suffered for it. Peel, 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 peel. Inspired by music, it seems to hit me really hard lately. I can hear a song and I can envision it come to life on the page as my interpretation. Like I said earlier, this is a self-portrait and I will definitely not be showing the original photo unless this gets like 10,000 views or something. We have a bit of a time skip here because I actually used the wrong brown that I mixed for the first layer. And it was way too dark, and I might have had a little bit of a panic attack and had to wet it and erase it and just go over it more. So learn from our mistakes. So I've studied a lot of muscle anatomy and I do a lot of bodybuilding, so I'm very familiar where every muscle should be, and I was quite happy with this. But I probably went into too much detail because I'm just going to cover it in black anyway. But it was nice to know that that's underneath, I guess. My paintings are very deliberate. The placement of everything, the faces, direction, elements within it, they all hope to add to the overall painting and have their own place. For example, the butterflies were originally flowers, but I was soon to change it because butterflies can be a symbol of transformation, hope, rebirth, earthly beauty, love, and the human soul, which is very fitting for this painting. Adding the base layer of green, I didn't want to be just a flat, normal green, so I mixed a chromium green oxide with an ultramarine turquoise, and that just gave it just that subtle bluey effect, and that kind of reflects off the water that's painted around the painting. I played around with the shadows a lot in this. I actually didn't really have a light source. I was more thinking that the light source would be directed at each individual face, separated by the middle, but I kind of just ended up painting where I felt like it looked more pleasant. So this water is quite stylized in the way that I drew it. I definitely drew big inspiration from Demon Slayer and a manga called Kakurubachi. I just wanted something different. Adding the base layer of water, I then added some little blue watery blotches within it. I didn't need it to be realistic, I just needed it to have some character to it. Then I went over it with the shadows. Coffee. The original prompt for Slew's art competition was a self-portrait with an object. And I happened to have an old sword lying around at home, and that's the reason it was originally added. But it's actually quite symbolic. It acts as a separation between the two souls, two people in a different emotional states, connected by the rivers of time, which can mean moving from the past to the future, with the present or the moment between the two. You might be thinking, Scott, you took all that time to do the shadows, why are you going over it? Well, I wasn't too happy with the light parts and just kind of the colour of the green I had at the time, so I added another glaze over the top and darkened a lot of the sections, just to add some good contrast between everything. Painting his arms black with the black butterflies on the top, it's the empty parts of him offered up as sacrifice, expressed by a hand going through his body and extracting out the beauty in him, that is represented by the pink butterflies. Going up the knightly sword, I've placed constellations, but the main one is Aquarius. Its name in Latin is water carrier, which flows with the whole theme of the painting. favourite part of every painting, the gold foil. There's just something so satisfying about laying it down and just having it stick straight away to the glue and be able to brush it off, and it's just like instant, it's already done. That being said, it took a lot of time to go over these lines with the glue, but you take your time, be patient, and it works. And that brings us to the end of the painting. I hope you enjoyed the process of painting this. I had a lot of fun with it. Each painting I do is a learning experience for myself, and with this one, I learned it doesn't matter how many times you stuff up, no one else is going to notice. Nah, I learned that it's okay to take a break, take time off to recharge your mind, because you'll come back better for it. That being said, wherever you are, whatever time it is, I hope you have a good day. Till next time, keep creating, and thanks for watching.